Hello everyone, it's March and it's snowing. Well, not too bad. We've literally had a 30-second sprinkle of snow, but we're off down to the ewes to give them a check and an update on how things are going in the lambing vlog. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today. If you do, please tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget, check the merch store out, and I hope you enjoy. How are we all today? Looking lovely and fresh. I reckon it is time for a feed. So we are in the first field where we dropped these ewes and lambs off a couple of days ago, if you remember, just to give them a checkup, and today they're getting mixed up with the actual main group of ewes. I did say it was snowing, but the next couple of days we are due to have a cold spell and possible snow. I say possible because I don't want to jinx it. So all the ewes are in that field, and my plan is I'm actually going to let them into this field. There's a bit more of a bite of grass, and there's a big bridge over there for cover for lambs, as well as a lot more trees and stuff spotted around this field if they do need cover from some not so good weather. This is the bridge down here. It's the railway bridge that goes over the corner of the field, but there is a lot of cover down here, so when we have bad weather it is a perfect place. I say there's a train going past. It is a perfect place for sheep to get covered. Dad spread some fur on here 10 days ago, and this grass has just started to get going, which is amazing. There's a nice bite on here too. I'll just show you the field there at the moment and you will see a distinct difference. Saying it has been cold the last couple of days, it is just still coming along this grass. It is growing a little bit, I can see the difference. The question is, who is ready for chaos? 3, 2, 1, go! Look at him! Isn't that a great sight? Oh man, these lambs, they are coming on so well. I was saying about grass, wasn't I? So you saw the lush stuff in there. There's still plenty on here, as you can see, still plenty to go at. But the more important thing is, as this beast from the east 2 or 3, whatever it is, might come tomorrow and Thursday, they've got plenty more cover. You'll see there's plenty of trees around both these fields, but that bridge down there is the best place for them to go. Like, nothing beats a solid structure that they can lie under. That's farming. You have to deal with whatever is thrown at you. Here are the lambs on safari. Oh, look at this Aber Black. That 116. What a corker. Did you not get the memo, guys? The rest of them are over there. Come on. That worked fairly well, I'd say. So we're going to leave them to it now. They'll all find themselves and pair themselves up. But exciting news, we have a single lambing, so we've got to get back, make sure it's all okay, and then we'll do a little bit of a catch up of everything on the shed, and the big one, have the Border Leicester's lambed. Have we got any new additions? Typical Clin, up and suckling already. Good girlie, that's a cracking lamb. That's out the new Dylan Jones tuck too, the reason I can tell that, big purple bum. We'll get that lamb all moved, but in the meantime, the ewe lamb from yesterday is up, suckling, coming on really well, really happy with him / her. The 2 Cates, they are doing absolutely marvellous. So these are now getting fed once every like 7-8 hours. Shine Eureka milk powder. In here we've got a couple that need to go out. We've got 94 and 52. I'm about happy that they can go out. Just wanted to leave them a few days just to make sure they're bonded. 143s, the mum is looking a lot better, so the one we got in with the truck. I'm bottle feeding them a little bit because the bag is not amazing. Set of triplets which are adopted one off, and a couple more youngers. So that is kind of an update of what is occurring in the shed. We'll sort that lamb out, keeping an eye out for that weather, because next 2 days it is meant to turn, and that is obviously why I've set it all up. Who knows what's going to happen. It might be sunny like today. We are right on the edge of it, so I can't remember which way it is, but basically it's a hit or miss. We might not get it, we might get it, but if we do get it like we did 3 years ago, it was horrendous. So fingers crossed, touch all wood, cross all toes, cross all fingers, that we are going to miss it. This little lamb here is an absolute success story. As you're seeing, he's got his little cave to keep warm, but you won't believe it, he is about a week old now, and he's gone through everything. He was a triplet. First of all, got lay on by his mum, so we brought him inside. We brought him back outside because he was all okay. Then the other case decided to trample on him, so let's bring him in. And then he went 2 days where he wouldn't get up. And finally, he got up and suckling again. We were tubing him for 2 days. And now, as you can see, he's absolutely going for it on the bottle. I wouldn't have believed this if you told me this 4 days ago, but he's walking around. He's even had some fun with the dogs in the kitchen, that is. And yeah, he's a little fighter, or she's a little fighter, I should say. But I can't believe it, if I'm honest. Oh, here you go. Okay. Good, I'm out there. Good girl, clever girl. Well, that was good timing, wasn't it? If I didn't come over and spot that, we wouldn't have had a second live lamb. They're little things, but she's obviously a ewe lamb, so the reason you tend to get small lambs out of a ewe lamb, she's trying to grow at the same time as growing lambs inside her, so that's why they're a little bit littler. But the heads are up, they look lively. Been born on the coldest day of the year, but they look sprightly. For a lamb, she's an absolute cracking mum. Just look at her, she's talking to him. They might be little diddy lambs, but absolute cracking. Just typical really, isn't it? So obviously we just had that ewe lamb, and now one of the 2 triplets left has decided that she's gonna lamb. So this girl has been like pushing for 3 days. Obviously no bag has come out. Well, I say pushing, like clenching. Looking like she's getting ready to lamb. And finally, today is the day. The water bag is out. I'm just gonna give her a check. She's been going now for about half an hour. Yeah, you can just see there, she's ready. Another back leg, so this is coming back. Let's get it out. Good girl. Good girl. Another one backwards. Let's get you out too. Another backwards one. You alright? You alright, Lammy? You alright, Lammy? Good, Lammy. Ah, good girl. Clever girl. I tell you what, they have been brewing to come out for days. She's been in that corner digging, I'm not gonna lie, it has been a little bit worrying, because when something's been scratching that long, you're just like, are they gonna pop? Something wrong? Have the bag come out and I've missed it? But fortunately, everything is a-okay. 3 of the heads are up. We've got 2 ewe lambs, we've got a tuck lamb. Well, the snow is just starting to fall. It is very, very light, and it is just picking up with the wind, but fingers crossed this is all it comes to. But looking at the weather forecast now, we may actually get hit by some of this snow. Everywhere else in the country seems to have had it already, so we're quite lucky. But all these lambs, the older ones are 3-4 weeks old, so should be, touch wood, hardy enough, touch wood. So you can see 38 here, 105 there. The majority are much stronger using lambs, but those ones that we put out 2-3 days ago, we just got to keep an eye on to make sure they're all okay. And I won't be putting any of those freshly born lambs out until this weather passes. But look at this one, cracking 38, have a black cross, All looking good, and by those shots you probably saw a lot more than you usually would do. I haven't had the drone out, I just haven't had enough time, but now we should get a few more colour shots as the days go on. But we're going to lead down to it, get back to the shed, make sure those triplets are all okay. But yeah, it's going to be interesting with this weather. Like I said yesterday, we got them moved just to make sure that they've got enough cover, they've got that bridge to lie under, and as long as they don't get wet, that's the main thing. You're alright when you got, say this snow isn't going to get wet, but if it does get heavier and they get wet and it's cold, lambs hate wet and cold. Alright if it's cold and dry. This ain't good, the snow's getting a little bit heavier. Ooh, right. You can probably see the shot go across the fields a bit better, but it is getting heavier. Oh, this isn't ideal, the snow is getting heavier. Hopefully it doesn't get any more heavier than this. Back again, and we have another ewe lamb. So this is its little lamb. It's a little diddler, this one, but it's meant to have two again. I'm sure it was a triplet twin I saw. So that is the one that's lambed, but I can't seem to see another lamb. So on a quick wander around the shed, if I can't see it, we'll have to get a glove on and just have a check, because it's a bit odd. And she's scanned with two. Yeah, she's definitely scanned to have two. Unless it's a single that's had it. Yeah, she's gone to it now. Right, we'll get a glove. She's meant to be having two. My fingers crossed all is okay. Right, so update. We've penned that ewe up. I felt inside her. And unfortunately, I think this may have been slipped. Obviously, it's old enough to live, but I can't feel another lamb inside her. This is teeny, and she has no milk, so we're going to have to definitely colostrum this lamb and just kind of feed it as though she would, and hopefully she's going to come into some milk, because I can't see another one anywhere. But she must have reabsorbed it. It might come out a little bit later. I felt inside her. I know it's a ewe lamb, so she'll be fairly tight, and I can't get full inside her like a ewe, but we'll have to kind of wait and see, I guess, guys. But this one, it's alive. I know it's a little diddler, but she loves it. So if I give it her, at least I'll get a bond and I can feed this lamb for her. Fingers crossed, as I said, she'll come into milk. And best of all, it's still snowing. Right, guys, so we're just giving some time for her to mother up that lamb. She's not too keen on it, but she is licking it. I just don't think whatever's happened, that lamb isn't right. We're going to take it up to the house now, some TLC, some colostrum, and just make sure we can give it its best chance it can get. And I think that's what we're going to leave you with today, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. Leave you on a little bit of cliffhanger. Soph's just got back from work, and unfortunately, Soph, there's still no Border Leicester lambs, is there? But I did tell them earlier, we reckon they're meant to come a week after the cleanse. So
yeah, we didn't realise it was a lot longer, did we?
No, the gestation is slightly longer than normal sheep. As they would be, they've got to be different, but yeah. See you in a bit, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please tap that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, check the merch store out, and I'll see you next time.